Hey guys, welcome to Bush Life. Seems the neighbours have decided to cross the creek. They're driving these motorbike things all through the property. They're everywhere down here. To put it lightly, I am not happy that they are trespassing with their bikes all over my property and just completely disrespecting everything. Not happy at all. Make that two people not happy. Going everywhere. They're just massacring the bush, driving over everything, ruining all the plant life, the bush life. They're just destroying it all. They're just going through with their bikes. Like, how many no trespassing signs does one need to put up to get a point across? Wait, the dad...
All out there is digging new pathways.
You tell me the dad's just digging new pathways all through the bush?
Yes.
You're kidding.
He's over there, digging all the way up that way.
You're kidding. It's not even that, it's council property
I know.
that way. That's the whole reason I had to move tents.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to ride motorbike through a environmental park either, which is what this is.
Well, first of all, on their property, you can't really do a whole lot.
But they're going through the environmental park.
But they're going off their property, into mine, into the environmental one, and there's another property further back.
Yep.
Outrageous.
As well as motorbikes are really disruptive to quite a lot of things.
Quite disruptive. It's ruining all my peace down here. Where are they? All the way down that way somewhere.
See your dad.
See the dad. Oh. Okay, so basically, I don't want to go into details because legal reasons, I guess. Basically, there's some people and another person who is cutting through the bush, cutting trees, just digging through the bush, making ways for these bikes, just destroying the plant life down here. It's not even on their property, it's on the council property. Even when I was on the council properties area, I didn't cut down any trees, and if I did, it was dead ones or already dead stuff. That stuff doesn't matter. But they're just cutting through everything. Now, I can't really film them for obvious reasons, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it, but I am not happy. I just downed a tree. Oh, they are ruining the bush. They're just storming through. There's like 5 of them. Ridiculous. And off you go. Oh, well, there goes another one. They're going right up to the back fence, which is another person's property, and they're just clearing trees, shoveling pathways, just digging through everything. No respect to the nature. It's not even on their land. If it was on their land, you can't do much about that. But they're doing it on my land, council property.
Even though it's their...
Unfortunately, it seems that apparently nothing can be done, even though they're on the council land. Best, and what I'm thinking is doing is putting up a little wired fence just around the perimeter. That's literally the best I can do, but seems for the rest of my time down here in the bush, I'm going to be listening to motorbikes, ripping up the bush outside of my encampment. So my encampment is now pretty much just a little bubble, and everywhere else is there. Apparently zoned to do as they wish now. Well, whoopee-doo. Well, we had a good year and a half apiece down here. I'd say this won't be a frequent thing, but with the amount of times they're on those bikes, I have a feeling this is going to be an everyday occurrence. Oh, yippee. I must say, the funniest part about this whole ordeal is the fact that they're using my old location for the tent, because that's like the only properly cleared out spot. It's like their meet-up spot with each other. So I guess that area has a new use now, which is quite funny, actually. Anyways, I want to build something today. Just something small, but I want to use this chain for something. And I've got a rope over in the storage tent that I also want to use for something, but I don't know what I want to build. I don't know why they're driving like right up to me, but okay. I want to build something. I'm going to have to unfortunately deal with motorbike noises in the background today, and maybe every other episode in the future. But I'm going to build something with this chain. I want to do something with the rope over there. I don't know what we're gonna do, but it'll be something. Well, obviously it'll be something. I'm gonna go think. Use my brain for once, you know? Oh yeah, hold it there. And yeah, I reckon if we can get it like this, we can have it hanging over like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. I just gotta go and get the hammers and nails and the stuff as such. Also, do you want to explain what we're building here today?
Something you can hang herbs on.
One of those lines you can hang herbs upside down to dry them out.
And
you know,
flowers.
And flowers too, because we figured that'd be a good bit of fun. And I figured, considering this is like the garden area, having it from that tree to that tree, I think that'd look quite nice. As for what I do with the rope, I am undecided yet, but I also have this giant bamboo chunk that I do want to do something with as well.
It can be a hat.
But I'm thinking we could upgrade the garden area and make it look a little bit cooler. Perhaps putting the bamboo chunk somewhere in that garden area could look quite nice with a little herb overhang and something with the rope. I'm not too sure yet, but maybe I could incorporate it over in the paranormal tent somehow. We'll just have to see. Alright, so I'm going to start hammering this thing in. Of course, we got our hammer and our nail.
And I'm here too.
Yeah, beautiful partner is behind the camera.
I'm not the tripod this time, luckily.
No, I've got a different tripod. Can you notice because the camera isn't shaky? Just realised I did this and forgot the nail. The chain was up. This was a nice small little new addition to the encampment, and it adds a little bit more character to this garden area that had kind of just been left alone. Alright, so we've got the chain up here. Looking snazzy. Beautiful partner has gone off to collect some of the plants we're going to hang from here. In the meantime, I'm thinking of what to do with this bamboo thing here. And the rope that I got there. Thinking of actually saving that for next episode, because you see I've realised a little something you could say. You see, if the water's up, they can't get their bikes through. So I'm thinking of making a flood shrine to pray to the flood gods, the beautiful flood gods, to descend upon us and flood the creek so that I can get through but a motorbike can't, meaning I get peace and quiet. So I'm going to make a flood shrine next episode for that. I think that'll be quite fun. Just a fun little goofy episode, you know, because why not? Yeah. Beautiful partner is off in the wilderness. Now I thought I'd just take a quick little second here to discuss the neighbours. Basically, had a little chat. They're trying to stay on their side of the property, and you know what? That's good. I don't seem like actually bad people. They seem quite nice from what I've picked up on. But, you know, if they stay on their side of the property, you know, no problems. I'm just... The motorbike noises annoy me. I'm one who likes the peace of the bush. I like my quiet. So when you've got like 5 people riding motorbikes through the bush that usually come down for peace, makes me a bit unhappy. But you know what? At the end of the day, if they stay on their side of things, on their property, that's just how things are. It's for the best. So yeah, they do seem like actually nice people, so that's always a relief, I guess. You can judge a person all you want, but you can never truly know them until you talk to them. But they seem like nice people. Afterwards, after talking, they've been a bit friendlier, just waving, saying hi, so you know, that's always nice to see. I like that. So yeah, I'll let one of their kids get the crab pot, because their side of the creek doesn't have much water. I let them come over to our side and just have a little fish with it, so you know, keeping things mutual, I like to do that. And hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully, you know, things keep to their side. Still probably going to put up a wired fence, whether I do that for a video or not, I don't know. Just to kind of, I guess, further just show where the property boundary is, just so you're not kind of guessing. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Just sort of update on that. It's not all doom and despair. And yeah, they seem to actually be genuinely nice people, so that's always a bonus. Who's pooping on my pumpkins? There's a tile? There's a tile? There's a tile. Where did this come from? I've walked through here that many times that I don't remember ever seeing this tile. I want to go see where these people were riding and what they were knocking down up close. Now, I do know it was somewhere over this way. What is this? Oh, could use that as a plant box maybe. Anyways, that's not quite what I was after. I think it was more in the here than anything. I don't know if they came out this way. They've been at it all day. I just didn't come down to the afternoon because I've been busy elsewhere. Tripping. Alright. Let's take a little look. See, I should be able to, how they're riding, find tyre marks or whatever. But they're up here. It was around this area. They were knocking stuff down, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, not a fan. I like keeping the bushland how it is. And not a fan of just knocking down all the living stuff. But maybe I'm just a cranky old person. Who knows? Is that normal? Is that a normal thing people go around doing? Who knows? Would I do it if I were in their position? I don't know. You can definitely tell they've been here. You can see right here. This is where they've been coming around. It looks like they've got themselves a little track, and it looks like they've come through and around here as well. Yeah, you can see where they've ridden through in the grass. But come this way, you can definitely see they've been rather busy, I guess. See, my encampment's just there. It's not too far off, and they're going through. See, the old camp's just down there, and oh yeah, they've cut a path right through the bush. Wouldn't mind checking it out myself, honestly. Yeah, they've cut right through the old camp. It's kind of amusing. It's right where the pond used to be. Oh, they've come right through here. It's a nice little walking track down here, I guess, now. I guess that's a bonus. So they go down that way? Looks like they've got a little spin past where the old oil barrel used to be. Seat's still here. Yeah, you can see. That's where they came through. They've cut right through there. Cut right through. Going this way as well. This was along the old pathway that used to be here, and that's the other old path. I guess it's also weird to think that I'm not the only one that kind of inhabits this bush now, I guess. Like, we're entering a whole new era of bush life here, guys. I'm not the only one down here now. There's a lot of other people joining me. And, yeah, I mean, look, I guess the tracks are cool. They look cool, I guess. But yeah, it's interesting to think that things are changing. I'm not the only one down here anymore. And the old tent location has now become a meetup spot for these new people, which is funny to think, honestly. I never thought when starting the series that this location I used to have the tent would end up being a meeting spot for future people of the bush. And anyways, following the path, it seems to cut around here. This was the old path to that area. You can see we come around here. Cuts through there. Now I'm not going to go over that way because, you know, that's more their property than anything, even though I used to have my pathway through there. Looks like their bike track connects up with my old pathway to the old tent as well, which is actually pretty cool that they're using some of my old pathways to forge their new ones. So it is interesting to think, in many years to come, this area I've cleared out here, how that'll be interacted with new people in the future. It is interesting to think about, because the old tent location is now being used by new people as like a meeting area. And I don't know, that's like cool to me that something I used to do down here is now being used by other people as their own thing. And I can witness it as well. It's part of a bike track now. It's also a little meetup spot. I don't know, it fascinates me. It's quite cool to think about how... Well, I never knew when starting the series that spot would be used as someone else's meetup spot. Like, it's interesting to think what will happen of this place in years down the future when I'm not here anymore and I move on. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what other people come down here and do their thing. It is interesting to think about. But yeah, I guess, guys, all I've got to say now is welcome to a new era of bush life. I am no longer alone down here in the bush, and not by paranormal means. We've got a good chunk of people who have joined us down here in a way, you could say, even though I don't well, I'll be friendly with them, say hi. It's the best thing you can do. But yeah, I'm not the only one down here now. There's a whole bike track down here now, and it'll be interesting, I guess, to see how their stuff they put down here evolves over time. I don't know, maybe they could honestly build their own encampment on their property. Anything's possible. Where my old tent was, that location could even be used as an area for them to build their own little thing. And if they do, that's actually pretty cool. That my old thing kind of became something new. But it'll be interesting to see how the bush changes with these new people joining us now. And it'll be interesting to see what happens from here on. So it's going to be an interesting rest of the year and next year documenting what happens down here. But anyways, I should probably figure out, I don't know where beautiful partner has got to while I've been gone. Somewhere over that way, I presume. Getting plants to dry on our new plant drying rack. Yeah, it's been an interesting episode, guys. Welcome to the new era. Going out looking for beautiful partner now. Another thing I was thinking of, it's going to be interesting to see whether they just keep it the bike track or start building their own stuff on the bush over there. It'll be interesting to see how my stuff holds up now to, I guess, the more industrial stuff going on over there, because I don't really use power tools, anything like that, only on rare occasions, but they're using whippersnippers, all this stuff to cut through the bush. So be interesting to see how my more, I guess, caveman-like ways hold up to their more industrial ways over there. It'll be an interesting kind of thing to see how things evolve over time from here on. It's an interesting change, but hey, I guess it keeps things interesting down here. Where has beautiful partner got to? Seriously. I don't even hear them. Best thing I can think of is the old hideout in the thicker regions over here. I'm not sure. I'm quite puzzled as to where my partner has got to. It's been a while. Starting to get a little concerned. Not seeing a whole lot of movement in here. Not a whole lot going on in here either. This episode has been a lot more, I guess, just bush exploration and bushwhacking than anything. Not a whole lot of the cinematic stuff that I've been doing recently, but yeah, it's still been a good time. I haven't been down here in ages. I am genuinely stumped. I don't know where beautiful partner has got to at all, but I think I'm looking in all the wrong places. I'm just taking a look because I haven't been down here in ages. It really hasn't changed much though. I mean, there's still the old pipe here. Apart from that, it's all just the same rubbish, I guess. Onwards we go. And so I'd continued to explore, having no idea where my partner had got to. Who knows, probably fell in a hole somewhere and couldn't get back out because of how short they are. But I nevertheless treaded on to try find my partner. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect to be bushwhacking today. I really don't know where they got to. I've looked everywhere around the camp, so they must have gone far. Sounds like the bikes might be starting back up again too. Heading back to camp, still not seeing beautiful partner anywhere. Yeah, I'm listening in, not hearing any footsteps either. Not in any of the tents from what I gather either. Okay. So they've just been wiped off the face of the planet. It's kind of concerning. I messaged beautiful partner. I haven't heard anything back. I don't even know if they've got their phone on them, but wherever they are, it is not here. Because I am confused. Oh, hold on, we got a message. Alright, so it appears beautiful partner is lost. Don't know how they've managed that. I don't even know which way they've gone. Guess so I'm gonna have to go on a little search party. Alright, so I've just checked the little app we have that kind of, you know, says where each other are. Somehow, all the way down here, from walking that direction, has ended up down here somewhere. I don't even... How do you even manage that? Oh well. Going on a little walk. You can see also more of the motorbike track as well. Seems they've come right along here. Cleared out some of the flood stuff, and I've still got to clean that stuff up. I swear I'm getting there. I just get forgetful. School is stressful, especially in grade 12. Somewhere down here is my partner, completely lost in the bush somehow. I don't know how you manage this. It's not that big a bush, it really isn't. Although coming up is a little structure me and my partner made in the first Bush Life spin-off series, other than Creek Life. Right here. So if you want to check out the 3-part series, it's out now. Go check it out. This has been a cool little build. And coming back to it now, it's a bit dead looking. Not gonna lie, but hey, it still looks pretty cool still. Okay, just how far am I gonna be walking? Up here. How? How up here? How do you manage that? How did you end up over here? You're special. Alright, so it turns out we couldn't find anything to actually put on this thing. But at least it looks cool.
I think you're delusional.
I am not delusional, you're delusional.
No, man.
And as for today's episode, we entered a new era of bush life. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. We now have bikers down here. And we put up that. And went bushwhacking. So I guess we did some interesting things today. But do stay tuned for the next episode. Because in the next episode, well, we're going to be going... Wait! Hold! Don't end the video yet. Did water just fall from that? I have a quick little thing to announce. The next Bush Life episode will be another flashback to when I first moved the tent. Around episodes 62 and 63 and 4 and stuff. And 5. So stay tuned for that flashback. Next episode, flashback time. Get nostalgic. Or if you're new to the series, see what it used to look like if you haven't watched the older episodes. So stay tuned. Next episode of Bush Life, flashback time. I go now.